most of the vaccines are more than 90 to 95% effective. Vaccines are very effective, so it really depends on the kind of vaccine that is given to you. So I am Dr. Anelyn Reyes. I am a Pediatric Infectious Disease Specialist and I cater to most children. So like for example, chickenpox vaccine. They are usually more than 90% effective. So in most of the children, most of them are they usually don't have the chickenpox itself if they are vaccinated. So other vaccines like measles vaccine, polio vaccines, most of the vaccines are more than 90 to 95% effective. So only a few percentages of vaccines like the typhoid vaccines are around 60% effective. But most of the other vaccines, especially the ones we give in childhood immunization, the diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, chickenpox, hepatitis A, measles, mumps, rubella, most of them are more than 90 to 95% effective. And I still believe in vaccination. So I was told that we only have few free vaccines, as you mentioned. We have the BCG, the free, the Hep B, the diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, the pneumonia vaccine that are free in our local health center. The MMR vaccine are also free in our health center. And eventually the human papillomavirus vaccine are already free. So aside from those vaccines that are not free, we have the flu vaccine. So you have to go to your private practitioner. So it is given at 6 months, starting 6 months old. And I really encourage you to have a flu vaccine because flu is trangkaso o sipon lagnat. And most of the time, we have outbreaks of other countries that are flu and it can be transmitted through airborne and through droplets. So it is really best to have the flu vaccinated. That is not part of our immunization program, national immunization program. So you have to go to the private practitioners or to your other private doctors. So other is the rotavirus that is given at 6 weeks old. That is still not also part of our national immunization program. So the Japanese encephalitis, the hepatitis A, the chickenpox, and the meningococcal vaccines. So those vaccines are not part of our national immunization program. So aside from going to our local health center, you have to go to the private doctors or private pediatricians. For all those persons who are still vaccine hesitant, so I hope that you will go to your local health centers and to your private pediatricians to have yourself vaccinated because vaccines are very effective and most of the vaccines are truly safe. So they cannot be vaccines that will be sold to the public or given by our Department of Health if they don't undergo all the tedious processes. So to have a vaccines, there are a lot of processes. You have to stage 1, it has to go to the animals, stage 2 they have to go to persons. So start with healthy persons and then 100 unhealthy persons, and then they will go to 1,000 persons, then 30,000 persons. So most of the vaccines, they already undergone a lot of tedious process for them to be released to the public. And even if they're already released to the public, they still have a strategy wherein we have to check if there are adverse events. So most of the time, if there is an adverse event, that will be very, very low compared to the benefits that you will have with vaccination.